Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. It's an absolutely beautiful day where I'm at, and I hope and wish the same for you. And I hope your day has been filled with love and laughter and not too much stress as you go through your work day or your school day or whatever it is you're going through today. I hope that is met with kindness and gentleness, and you're able to handle it and be in the moment. Today, I wanted to talk about something that I spoke with another light worker this morning about, and something we've been noticing within the spiritual world and within healers and people that are really trying to put out positive messages, and that is the ego. And if anybody's qualified to talk about the ego, and you know me personally, and you know the past me, you know I can have quite the ego. So if I'm an expert at anything I talk about, is probably the ego. But my awareness of it helps me continue to ascend and continue to learn and to develop and to stay centered. And that's what I wanted to touch on, because so many posts and so many people talk about killing the ego and killing the ego. I hate to break your hearts, but it's not possible in this physical world manifestation. And if you do kill your ego or completely bury it, because it can't be killed because it's part of your human experience, then you're going to be lost in this physical world, and you're going to be walked on and be taken advantage of by overstimulated egos and toxic egos. And a lot of times the people that you see with no ego that get walked on a lot are the empathic people that take on everybody else's energy. So they're taking on everybody else's energy, therefore they don't really have a sense of self, which is ego. And to me, it cracks me up, and Alan Watts said it so beautifully, and I'm a huge fan of Alan Watts, and not because of the things he speaks of, but the way he words things to get my mind going, to start to get my wheels turning to think in a different light and a different perspective. But he said that the biggest ego trap there is thinking that you can kill the ego. So thinking that your ego is so powerful that you need to kill it, the irony. So if you are getting advice or thinking about your ego and talking about killing your ego, just know that the ego is what gives us unique perspective in this 3D human manifestation. And it's a good thing. It's something that God gave us, so God can be aware of all and be aware of self through duality created by ego and soul. So as a human, we are human beings, but we have a soul being that we can tune into, and that is within the heart. This is all metaphorically speaking from my experience and what's come to me. So the ego is the mind, the analytical mind that manipulates and traverses us through human life. And what we must do is not kill the ego, but we must bring the mind, ego, and the heart, soul. We must merge those two and find balance within the two to create the most fulfilling life and the most fulfilling lessons on this physical plane. Because if the ego was meant to be killed, then it would have never existed, because God knows no imperfections. He has challenged us to find the balance and find the middle path, which is all. And that is to bring the ego and the soul into balance, not kill one or the other. Although the powers to be on this physical plane have starved our souls, and that's why we're sick, and that's why we're unhealthy, and that's why mental illness is at an all-time high, because we're out of balance, living from a toxic ego and not harmony of the two balanced. So just briefly touching on on the ego and how important it is to recognize that the ego does play a very significant part in being human. It gives us strength, and um, it gives us ground to stand on it as a human being, and the ability to protect ourselves as human beings. So find balance. Stop trying to kill your ego. That's your ego saying, I'm powerful as fuck, try to kill me. Hello, trap. You're stuck. It's, come on. Let's get in the mindset of just balancing things that come to us. And the fear of the ego, the divine knows no fear, and the divine provided the ego to experience all. So just bring balance to yourself. Be aware of self. Be aware of ego. And laugh at it. Shit, I laugh at myself all the time because I think I'm funny as shit, and that's my ego telling me so. So life is funny. God has a sense of humor. It's okay to laugh. Laughter is of the highest vibration, up there with love and gratitude. There's nothing that feels better, than a good deep belly laugh, or just even smiling. So be happy, find joy, and run from the trap of you thinking you can kill or have to kill your ego, because that's fear-based, and that is ego. So I love you guys. I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful day. You guys may not see me for a few days because I'm getting ready at midnight tonight to head to Costa Rica, in the beautiful jungles and the ocean of Costa Rica, to recenter and reach new levels within my spiritual being. Costa Rica holds a dear place in my heart because it's one of the first experiences of spirit coming through to me and really breaking my old programming. So I'm trying to make it a yearly voyage to make it to the jungles of Costa Rica and visit a mentor of mine and one of my best friends in life, and come to see James and a couple other good buddies of mine gonna meet down there, and really try to dig deeper within myself and start to reach new understandings and bring my consciousness to the next level. So I can't wait to share with you guys my experience. I can't wait to share the wisdom that comes to me down there, and just continue to channel God's beautiful universal wisdom to whoever wants to watch, because there's a lot of healing needs to be done, and this is it. My videos are not necessarily me. It's me, Chad Hafler, talking, but the messages come from something much greater than me. So, and I'm grateful to be that channel. So I love you guys, and I will see you when I see you.